Welcome to eLab, your ultimate basketball laboratory, where we Oh my God, what is that? Of course it would go off right in the middle of mine.
I'm gonna start
And set it off, dog. Set it off.
Blockbuster trade, bro. I ain't getting no sleep, fellas. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been up since 1. I got it. Well, let me rephrase that. I try to go to bed at 1:30 in the morning. I got up again at 6, bro. This just been on my mind heavy, bro. Blockbuster trade, bro. Anthony Davis gets traded for Luka Doncic out to Dallas. Why, bro? Talk to me, man. Why? How do y'all feel? First off, let's do this. First impressions. You hear the trade talk. What's your first impression?
Time out.
Go, Ken. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, who y'all think won the trade?
Wait. Let's not say who won the trade. We need to discuss why the trade happened. Why?
I can't tell you why. I don't know why. The trade don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like it was what the rumors said. Like rumors were saying Luka was getting fat because he got injured, so he wasn't taking care of his body. They said Luka is 25, so the Lakers they want to face of the franchise. You know, LeBron's about to get out. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff in the. I don't know. It is kind of weird though, but they said they want to let Anthony Davis win right now. But I
saw that.
I feel like that was his battle right now. But I don't know. It's a little weird though how it happened at the time and stuff too.
What was your first impression, Doug, when you first hear this, man? What's the first impression you see this trade pop up on your ESPN or whatever?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even when I saw you post it, because I saw some come up on ESPN, and I was like, okay, who they trade, what point guard we getting, what we doing, what moves we making. So I looked. I'm like, okay, I see some rumors about Clint Capella. I was like, I know this ain't about Clint Capella. And then I looked at your, I looked at your status, and you said Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I put a GIF on your comment. Fake news. I'm not gonna lie, fake news. I said fake news. That's not real. No way. That's video game.
You're not the only person, bro. I had like 4 people on TikTok tell me, "Hey, man, stop lying, bro. Get your lying ass on." They mad at me like I posted it. I got it from Shams. Yeah.
Even ESPN had to say this isn't a hoax. You know what I mean?
They had to say he is not hacked. This is Shams, bro. Ted, what was your first impressions, bro? Oh, my bad, Doug. Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
I was gonna say, to answer your question, the reason why I feel like the trade happened though. Is because, I mean, if you look over the last few years, I mean, with Luka and Jason Kidd, I feel like they've been kind of having some frustrations, you know what I'm saying? With the way Luka, now his professionalism on the court, the way he responds to bad calls and clutch situations on the court, you know what I mean? And the Mavericks, even when Rick Carlisle was there, they run a tight ship. And with Jason Kidd there, it keeps going. I think the Mavs are a high class organization to the point where they're never going to let in locker room talk get out. But I really do think Luka's a 25-year-old hothead. He's talented. You can't really tell him nothing. You saw him have to pry a beer out his hand right before they went to the Western Conference Finals last year.
It look different now.
Yeah, and it's one of those situations where they was willing to shoot themselves in the foot to prove a point, but. That's my take on why it happened, but it's all speculation.
Fair enough.
I like it.
That's fair. Hey, no, that's facts. Because I ain't gonna lie, with them saying he a fat boy and seeing the VP of the operation pulling that beer out of his hand, it makes me feel like, hey, bro, come on. It makes me feel like there's some truth to them saying, hey, we don't like.
But you feel like sending him to LA is gonna make that better? If he act like that in Dallas, what do you think he's gonna do in LA?
Well, I mean, you remember how Anthony Davis was, how fragile and stuff he was, but when he got with LeBron, you know what I'm saying? When if you really want to be better and you get with one of the greats, you're gonna work out, you're gonna do what you got to do, especially when you see that you're a real potential contender. When you were a Hall of Famer. I feel like it changes the game.
I feel like the term is steel sharpens steel. So to be around that kind of people, you got to, you know what I mean? To be around that type of caliber person, you have to step your game up. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, even though I still feel like Anthony Davis got hurt a lot of times with the Lakers, I do feel like his work ethic has changed. But my bad. Ted, how you feeling, man? First impressions, why you think why did the Dallas Mavericks get rid of Luka Doncic, man? Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Let me do this too. I'm listening though.
I'll never in my life repeat myself ever again. So I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. EJ, he was kind of right, spot on the
Oh
last
wow,
part.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you see, I would
Uh-oh.
never. You say I would never say this again. But
wow.
listen,
Wait, let me fill him in as to why. We had an episode ready to go. We have literally an episode ready to go, bro. We had to do this emergency pod because there's no way we drop that episode without talking about this trade happening. And in that episode, y'all are gonna hear some conversations about Luka Doncic and why I'm taking somebody else over Luka Doncic. And this GM, this conversation confirmed. I just want to give context so people know. So when y'all listen, make sure you listen to both episodes because we might drop this as a two-parter, man. Listen to both episodes.
Okay.
My bad. Go ahead, Ted. Go ahead. Tell me how I was right again. I like that. Start back from that.
all right.
Go back to that point.
I would never in my life repeat myself again on another pod. My boy EJ had maximum points that made a lot of sense. I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but I will double down on what I said. So yesterday on the pod, I basically was saying like there's a big question mark on how are you gonna rehab, how fast you're gonna come back, how are you gonna answer to the offensive responsibility, right? Because he's not just a he's spot up shooter. He's just not a rebounder, a one trick pony. He does the majority of everything on offense. But that's what hurts him as well, because when you do get your first significant injury, whether he was faking the funk and having a lot of personal issues, public affair issues, or whatever the case may be, like when you go through your first couple of lingering injuries, that can kind of define somebody's career, right? So I think that they got scared because they paid him all that money up front. We didn't get a chip. We fell short last year, but now it's like, do we even invest in this dude? And there's a lot of things that you look at. You look at how you recover from injury, how much offensive responsibility you do have, how you fell short last year, and you don't play defense. So there's a lot of things that do come into factors that you got to check off when it comes to Luka. And like I said, like bro said, Dub up top, he said something about he thinks that Dallas is a high class organization and they don't want to let inside locker room tension leak out. But I think that it's completely opposite because neither one of the superstars that did blood, sweat, and tears was notified about this. Dallas backdoored Luka and said, "Hey, yo, do you want this guy?" He's like, we want AD." And then bro was like, "Nah, you're not available." He was like, "We got Luka. What's up?" And they were like, "Oh, okay, it's a different conversation." But I think that you should at least have talked to them and said, "Hey, look, even if you don't like this trade that's going to happen, we are going to let you know because you did a lot for our organization that we are going to actually trade you." And that I would have respected that a lot more. You know what I mean? Like that, and it's all speculation, but they said Braun was at dinner after the Knicks game after they won, and they let him know over dinner. Like they didn't even, so they didn't really actually talk to him.
Yeah, we gonna get into that. We definitely gotta get into that.
Business is business.
Business is business. Business is business. So look, so for me, I don't know if I want to say this here. I'm gonna say it here just because I feel like it's necessary. I'm calling cap on them saying that the reason that they're trading him is because of defense. Right? Mm-hmm. I'm calling cap on. Let me tell you why I call cap on.
I'm gonna say cap too.
First off,
I'm gonna say cap too.
I'm calling cap because not only what up, Leah? What up, Leah? What up, man? So look, I'm calling cap because one, Luka got you to the Western Conference Finals in 2022. Luka got you to the finals just last season. Okay, coming into this season, what did they do? They literally traded away their defense. They traded Dorian Finney-Smith, and they brought in Klay Thompson to guard the perimeter. He's 37. Exactly. Why are you bringing Klay? If defense is your concern that Luka is having, then why aren't you bringing defense to put around him? Oh, did you think? Klay Thompson could guard once upon a time, but at today o'clock, like that perimeter defense, the perimeter of Kyrie, Klay, and Luka Doncic, they ain't stopping nobody. They lean heavily on Derrick Lively. So that's I call cap on that because their actions didn't say that. Your actions didn't say, "Hey, we think we need to put defense around him." Your actions showed me that you wanted to put more shooting around him. It looked like y'all was going super offense. So I feel like it's something else that they're not telling us, right? I feel like there's like Dub said, there's something that happened in the locker room. And you know what I think it is, Ted? I'm willing to say this because you said this on the pod. What if they started to ask him, hey man, when you come back, let Kyrie be the man. Mm-hmm. Let Kyrie do his thing. Yeah. And you just take the back seat for a little bit until you get healthy. And I told y'all what I say. He ain't going for that. I'm not going for that. No. Because there's no way Luka Doncic, bro. Mark Cuban out his own mouth said, hey man, if it was between trading Luka Doncic or divorcing my wife, I'd be at the lawyer's office next week. Did he divorce his wife yet? So I'm assuming he also divorced her. I gotta assume that. Because just traded Luka Doncic.
The back end with that is he's not the majority owner no more. He stepped down. So he basically made this guy named Nico the GM, and he basically deals with all the actual movements and trade talks and things like that nature. I'm
really glad you brought that up because I looked that up. He did sell the team, and my bad, Ted, but he sold the team back in December 2023, so it's super recent. And you're right, I agree with that. If Mark Cuban was still there, this deal wouldn't have happened.
It wouldn't have happened, and I know he upset.
That's a good point. I didn't know that, y'all. I didn't know that. That's a good point.
Do your homework. I got you.
That's a good point. Hey, well, y'all got to do something. You got to appreciate it. Appreciate it, Kobe. What you talking? I'm talking about Ted.
Hey, Khalil, unmute your mic real quick. I'm not like you talking anyways.
Because now we got to move to the Lakers, man. How does Anthony Davis get traded? How does this happen from the Lakers? And what's the?
You know why it is. You know why it is.
Khalil told me they wouldn't trade Anthony Davis last episode. About 2 episodes, Khalil told me Anthony Davis is not the guy to go. It should have been LeBron. It should be LeBron.
Anthony Davis said we need a big. Anthony Davis said we need a big. So they said we not getting a big. Get up out of here, bro.
Leo,
that was crazy. That was a crazy chess move, Zell.
What he said? What he say?
He said
that they need a big, so they said to us what bigs was that?
Yeah, he basically was like, I think we need a big. He said, all right, you can go over there with Gaff and them.
For real. It was a perfect storm. It was a perfect storm for that because not only did he say he don't want to play 5, he want to go back to 4. He got that abdominal injury, and then they did the pocket deal. It was just a perfect storm, I think, for that. But I even said the other day when you asked me, you said who's the best player on the Lakers, and I said. And you was like, I only need one answer, sir. But I said LeBron is the most consistent, but AD is the best player. And I mean, the best ability is availability. You know what I mean? And sometimes, I love AD. UK alum, but when you're on the court and you ain't performing every night like you're supposed to, I mean, you might as well not be there.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Interesting. That's interesting.
So you thinking they traded Anthony Davis because of injuries, or just inconsistency?
Because inconsistency, yeah. Because I mean,
they should have been traded him.
If you got a 40-year-old that's putting up 30, averaging 30, I mean, come on, man. It ain't no reason for you not to do the same. You know what I mean?
He just had 42 and 23.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's cute. Who's that? That's cute.
What did he say? Who had 42 and 13? Oh,
cute stat line.
No, I'm talking about AD. When they didn't mean nothing to them. They like, yeah, you gotta go.
But he had it against Charlotte. It was Charlotte.
I mean, man. Listen, bro. This dude,
Mark Williams sound good. But
this
he
dude,
ain't doing nothing.
Like he pretty much in regards to like just as far as like what he brings to the table when he is healthy and when he is locked in, he's probably a generational talent, I would say. Just as far as what he's able to do, shot blocking, being able to be a stretch forward, but actually can play big until he sees Joker, blah, blah, blah. But the point that I'm trying to make is in their best years together, he fell short. So you've seen that the window was closing. I already talked about this, and it's kind of funny that we re-talking about it. Like the windows is closing, and both of the GMs seen that. So what I said to Red last pod was, yeah, you may think that AD is the better player and Bron's more consistent. No matter how you look at it, you're gonna get more upside in regards to trade value with AD than Bron this year. No matter what you got going on. No matter how you feel about LeBron, it's because Bron's on the farewell. Bron is on the farewell tour. You know what I mean? AD still got a lot of good basketball as long as he stays healthy, but that's the asterisk that you got to ask. Well, is he going to go to Dallas and roll his ankle? We don't know that, but it looks good on paper. It looks good. That's what they need. a stretch big four that can play defense and rebound and give a little bit of offensive touch to Dallas. And now they can actually defend. So you talking about the other day, you said Twin Towers, right? Shit. Gafford and AD look all right. Lively and AD look all right.
I think they're gonna trade Gafford, bro. I don't think they're gonna keep. I don't think they're gonna keep Gafford.
Why not? Why?
They was already shopping them before this. They were shopping them before this.
That's a perfect five for AD.
I'm saying, but when you was with the Lakers, when the Lakers was doing their run, they had JaVale, Dwight, and AD, and it worked. So why you gonna go away from what works?
Well, let's ask this. How about this? Let's ask the question then. So the Ken's point at the beginning of the pod. So who won the trade? Let's talk about it then. Let's.
I think
this
Dallas
is the question I was waiting for. Go ahead. Who said
that? I think Dallas won.
In a right now situation, Dallas won.
Tell me why Dallas won when I have a 34-year-old Kyrie Irving, a 37-year-old Klay Thompson, and injury-prone Anthony Davis, and I don't have a small forward. Who's playing small? PJ Washington. We playing PJ Washington at the three.
Mr. Stand on business.
That's garbage to me, y'all. I'm sorry. That's garbage. I think
you think the Lakers won? You think the Lakers?
That's what I was about to say.
For sure.
I think the Mavericks won it by default. I think the Mavericks won it by default. Sure. Go ahead, Dub. Say why you think? Go ahead.
So first off, I'm gonna tell you why Jason Kidd won for himself, right, and for his style of coaching, because he gets to run that pick and roll offense of 2011, the modern day J Kidd, Dirk Nowitzki. You know what I mean? So he can run that back, which he couldn't do with Luka, because
you giving Kyrie a lot of credit because he ain't no passer.
Hey,
you giving him a lot of credit. I'm just
bro, you always hating on my man's.
You
always hating on my man's Kyrie.
But we ain't finna act like Kyrie Irving is Trae Young. Let's not do that. I'm just saying, y'all, we gotta be. We hit a talk. He ain't no passer. He is not a passer. My bad. Because he ain't no James Harden. He's not a pick and roll. Let me get Anthony
anybody
Davis
in front of Kyrie.
I know, bro. It's crazy.
No, I'm not. Whoa. I'm not hating. I'm actually being serious.
He'll put Ted before Kyrie. Like, come
That's
on, bro.
crazy, bro.
We know it's up.
My man, he was a future Hall of Famer, bro.
I'm not saying he's bad. I disagree with Dub saying that it's a Jason Kidd, Dirk Nowitzki. I don't think Kyrie plays Jason Kidd style of basketball.
Within the system.
Am I false in saying that? Is that wrong? Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, Dub. Finish your point, though. My bad.
Within Jason Kidd's system, I feel like he can run that pick and roll. You know what I mean? Because he can run that pick and roll. All you gotta do is lob it up to AD. We seen that. But so he can run that pick and roll. He got rim protection now. And so, but they lose depth. You know what I mean? When you lose Max Kleber, Markieff Morris, these are shooters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These are weapons. And this is all the Lakers game. The Lakers game depth. They have no pressure to win right now, which I think if anybody play basketball, no pressure to win means you can just go out and play loose and free, and you're more likely to win that way. You know what I mean?
Shout out to D'Angelo Russell.
AD has to continue to be in this win now pressure situation, and more pressure means more likely to be injured. You know what I'm saying? He got an abdominal injury right now. As soon as he comes back from that, Luka, the Lakers got so much depth. Honestly, if it were me, I would let Luka sit until playoff time. You know what I mean? Go ahead and get in shape. Lose that weight. You know what I'm saying? And then I think we do lose rim protection, but honestly, we can move the ball around so much. And I went ahead and looked at the roster. I mean, we got at least 5-6 players that's between 6'10" and 7 foot. So I mean, we can swarm. You know what I mean? And the way we've been playing defense the last few games, we keep playing like that, we'll be all right. I mean, we dropped 124 on the Knicks without AD, and like I said, it was the perfect storm.
That's a fact. So, also, without OG Anunoby playing, let's be
well.
Clear,
He was playing to the third quarter, but
he got hurt.
That was ugly. That was ugly.
Bro, you saying OG like he SGA
OG because OG would have been guarding LeBron. He's the primary defender. He would have guarded LeBron.
Bron was already tracking the triple. Bron was tracking the triple double before dude got injured.
I'm not gonna lie. LeBron had 30.
LeBron already had 30. I'm tracking the triple double right now. What that mean? What you mean?
You never had a triple double. You never had a triple double in your life. You don't pass the ball.
Ted hating it. I just hooped yesterday and got busy. When last time you hooped, Ted?
But I'm saying though, you never had a triple double in your life. You don't pass the ball. You a ball hog.
Yesterday. I was tracking one.
You're a ball hog. You never pass.
If you put me in Jason Kidd's system, I can get more assists. according to Dub.
There you go. Exactly.
Hey, look.
Exactly.
Hey, look.
Go ahead, Ted.
Nah, Zell, who you think won the trade?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Zell. Who you got? Yeah, who won the trade, Zell?
I feel like that was one as of right now, but I feel like it's a right now situation for Dallas, and it's
fix that Detroit Wi-Fi. Fix that Detroit
Wi-Fi, man. You sound like a robot.
Man, that shit bullshit. You better fix that shit.
You can leave and come back. Look,
I can't even hear your point, dog.
Oh, he back now. You back now.
My Wi-Fi was off. My bad. I didn't even notice that.
Go ahead.
Nah, but I feel like Dallas won right now. Like as for just the two teams, I feel like they not really that better, like both teams or whatever. But I feel like if you had to choose, I would say Dallas because you got an old Kyrie, you got an old Clay, but I feel like this is the year because after this year, it's a wrap.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is it. They have to do something this year.
So they in a win. Are they in a win now because they're better, or are they in a win now because they old, or both?
I would say old and slightly better because it's like next year that's gonna be out the window. But Lakers and Luka and stuff, they just gonna keep building around him because eventually LeBron gonna get old. He gonna team retire, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So right now they just trying to focus on building around Luka. That's what I think, honestly.
Okay. Who you got winning? You or Ted? You want me to go? Who you got winning the trade?
See, because I kind of feel like indifferent, right? So the three biggest trades I've ever watched in my life, with actually understanding basketball, would be Bron to Miami, KD to Golden State, and now Luka to the Lakers, right? So what I'm saying is immediately
they weren't trades though, Red. They weren't trades though, was it? Ted? They was free agents.
Well, I mean, like just movement wise.
Shit, I got you. Okay,
I guess movement wise, I guess I use the wrong.
Go ahead though. You
but
good.
Yeah, movement wise, as far as a juggernaut going to a team, and what we seen was Bron bring a chip. Two of them, and then we seen KD bring two. I'm not sitting there gonna jump off the porch and say that, but what it was, it may not look like it right now, but I think that they did a lot of chess moves. You go from Kobe to Bron to Luka. Like the Lakers have been spoiled with generational talent. And I'm not saying that Luka is going to bring them the chips, but I think that they're moving a lot of chess pieces in order to win. They didn't win the immediate trade, but I think that they're going to move a lot of these guys around, and they will win. And I think that if you were to ask me right now, with this roster moving forward, who do I think will win a chip first? It would be LA. But only, see, this is going to hurt me to say, only if they depart with Bron and bring a lot of supporting cast to help Luka and pieces that are already there. Because Dallas is like you said, bro, you naming all these guys that's 33 plus. They're out of their primes. They shell of themselves. They got one shot. Yeah, they went last year, but everybody knows that window is small as hell. And they got to go against SGA and Thunder. They got to go against Joker. They got to go against some juggernauts out that motherfucker. So I don't think that they got what it takes to make a playoff push now. And that's only what they can do is try to win now. They can't win for the future with that roster. Lakers, if you make Luka the man and bring all the pieces around him, the sky's the limit, pretty much. So I think Lakers. I got the Lakers.
Yeah. You got the Lakers winning it? All right, so for me, y'all, I think the Mavericks won it by default. I actually like Ted's point because I agree with you. I think the Lakers won in the future, but I think the Mavericks won by default because essentially right now, if let's say the Lakers don't make any other trades before the deadline, right? You got Luka Doncic and LeBron James. We talking about two of the highest usage guys in the NBA, bro. So Austin Reeves being the third option. We had a discussion about how much that affects your game becoming a third option, bro. And I think he's even less of a third option when you have Luka and LeBron. Like I'm not thinking he's getting any touches. So I'm thinking they're gonna have to put him as a six man if he coming off the bench. So he to me, he has to be the six man. Two, the Lakers don't, to me, like you said, when you lose your rim protection, and then on top of that, you not only did you lose rim protection, you got another guy on the court who doesn't play defense in Luka Doncic, right? So you throw those two out there, and you got LeBron. Who's your primary defender on the perimeter? LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic. It just don't mesh to me. It don't mesh.
But I think that looks the same as. I think that looks the same as Kyrie
How that look?
Play.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
whoever, I mean, like Najee, cool. You know, I know Khalil
Najee,
Benzema,
but he ain't
but
gonna
I think,
start though. Najee ain't gonna
but
start though. He
right. So
bench.
who would be a 3? What PJ Washington? I think it looked the
That's
same.
what they saying. PJ Washington is gonna be the 3.
So
Yeah.
I think
got
it
the
looks the
Mavericks.
same.
Yeah, I got the Mavericks winning it by default though.
I think y'all.
I got them.
I'm my bad. I think y'all sleeping on the depth of the Lakers roster though.
Go ahead. Talk
so,
please talk.
Got Luka Doncic,
yep.
Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui Hachimura. Well, let me say their heights.
Name it? Oh, because why we name it Dorian Finney-Smith?
Let me, because you said wings, right? We got wings.
Oh, that's the defense.
Wings.
That's the defense.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So okay. Well, let me just stick to the defensive players. Okay. So Dorian Finney-Smith, 6'7". Rui Hachimura, by the way, is only 26, 6'8". Jackson Hayes is 7'24".
Yep.
This dude named Trey Jemison, number 55. He's 25. He's pretty good. He played the other night.
The fact that you got to say this dude named Trey Jemison,
I'm just saying.
He's
that
you got to say this dude.
He's tradable. He's
tradable.
Go ahead.
For
another big.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
He's tradable for another big. We got Max Claiborne, and you know he can shoot. He's 6'10". Dalton Connect, 6'6". He's 23. I don't know who Koloko is, but he's 7 foot, and he's tradable too. Another center. That's 2 bigs we can get rid of for a big. And then you got Markieff Morris, 6'9". He's a dog. I
ain't gonna lie.
He's on the back end on defense.
He asked. Hey, Ken, he asked. I ain't gonna lie.
And he ain't touched the court since he played for the.
Hey, no, I seen Ken's reaction. He asked, bro.
Hey,
like,
Cam Reddish.
Hold on.
What about Cam Reddish on defense?
Cam Reddish ain't. I give you Jerry Vanderbilt. Cam Reddish ain't playing over Jerry.
Jerry Vanderbilt.
Now you named all that defense.
Like
half those people. By the way, half those people are what 25, 26. You know, the oldest probably 26 outside of Dorian Finney-Smith. You know what I mean? This is a young team.
Are you talking future or you talking today? You talking future? That's why you keep
talking
about age?
I'm talking about future now. Have y'all so this is the thing. Look at if the only thing we were missing was a consistent score. If AD could have been consistently putting up that if AD could have consistently put up 30 points.
You walking to him tough. You walking to him tough.
So listen, honestly.
Go ahead,
so the reason we're beating the teams, and I say we because I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm biased.
Okay.
But
that's why I brought you up here. That's why I want you up here.
We're beating the teams that we're supposed to beat, and we're not always beating the teams that in the close games.
You just lost to the Sixers. That was like 4 days ago.
And also that's a back-to-back. That was 3 games in 1 week. We won 2 out of 3. Hey,
you went 2-1. Yeah, you went 2-1. That's a fact. Y'all went 2-1.
So this is the thing. So if AD could consistently put up his 30 points, we will be winning more games. Luka consistent with if he's playing, he's gonna put up his 30. LeBron's gonna put up his 30. So that's 60 points. Now we got all these. We got Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves. Now the Gabe Vincent shot's been on. So now that we hitting threes, we consistently hitting that 124, 130 mark, and now we're in the ball game to be in that Western Conference Finals.
I ain't gonna lie, Gabe ass too though.
Gabe is ass. But
not lately. Y'all haven't been watching.
Nah, that's why I can't look at like the bro. It's Miami leftovers, bro. It's Miami leftovers, bro. Like
that's hey. The first 2 years he was there, I was with you, bro. But this year, he finally got back.
This year he been stinky too. Maybe like it must be like a last 10 games type of thing. Okay, you been talking about a last 10. Okay, fair enough.
But we wrapping up for the All-Star. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I don't think they done trade. I don't think the Lakers done trade.
I agree.
Probably not because we need another big.
You know who they look like though.
Oh.
You know who the Lakers kind of look like? Well, this is before they make any other extra moves. They really just like the Suns. It's 2 players that give you 30 plus every given night, and then you don't know who the hell you're going to get the help from. That's just what it looked like to me right now without any other movement. Yeah, I get it. You naming all those guys with height and stuff like that, and they're young. But if you young and you ass right now, don't make me think that you're going to be good.
They'll trade you so fast.
I'm saying like nobody right now besides Luka and Braun, well, even Braun is on the hot chair right now. Yeah. Everybody can go on LA. So, like, we naming all these guys and what they could possibly do, that's all trade stock. These are all guys can get the fuck out of there. You telling me the 3 guys in Chicago right now wouldn't go out there for the whole damn 6, 7 of them? Vucevic, Ball, and Levine would basically be a lateral move for like 7 of them.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
They look better now. Yeah.
So the goal in
you
the
bring
Western Conference is
you bring
to beat.
Boo, Ball, and Levine with Luka and everybody else. It looks a lot better. It looks a lot different.
I don't think you can win in the Western Conference without a bench, man. You got to have depth, and the goal right now is to beat the Nuggets.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, so y'all the 5 seeds. Y'all get the Nuggets. Right now. Y'all play the Nuggets. I don't think the
We need a
Lakers
big
beat SGA. I mean the Thunder, the Rockets, or the Grizzlies right now. Not with this trade. I don't see it. I don't see it. But
we got to make more trades.
I think y'all said something earlier that I wanted to touch on. Do y'all think? First, hold on now. There's 2 things I wanted to ask. Do y'all think Bron knew about this trade?
No, not at all.
EJ.
That's what that's why I want. Come on.
This man. Hey, think about his early Cleveland days. Mm-hmm. You think I'm not gonna have a hand in every talk? You crazy.
He knew about that. Crazy. He had to.
Come on, bro.
LeBron too powerful to not.
You're not finna set me up with a 2007 roster again.
Yo. My boy was at Ruth Chris eating a steak, minding his business.
You don't think he knew?
I'm all jokes aside though. Like with him, like I told you, man.
I'm not finna carry a team again.
I think they made sure.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like when with AD and being so injury prone and falling short in regards to production, even when he's healthy and just not basically seizing the moment. Like I know they probably like the front office was like, "Hey, look, Bron, what you think about this dude XYZ?" And I know Bron was like, "Yo, look, this is my guy XYZ," but they know what time it is. And
Luka? Oh,
so this is the thing. If he didn't know, he had no idea he was going to lose AD.
25-year-old Luka? Come on now.
You say he had no idea, Dub? You think he didn't know?
If he did know, he didn't know it was going to be giving up AD. Like I feel
they
like
said some funny shit. They said Luka. They was like, we need AD. And bro was like unavailable. He said, "Oh, we got Luka. Oh, AD will be there on Monday."
I got this. 2 things. If LeBron didn't know, to me, that tells me that he may be leaving as well.
Yeah,
he may be getting traded.
That's possible.
Somebody said that he might want to go to Golden State. I don't know how
he might want to go to Golden State.
That team gonna be ass too.
Yep.
Well, who do you get out there? Who they get? Kuminga
and Wiggins in a pick.
The Lakers will win that trade.
Yeah, I like Kuminga.
So if you get Kuminga and Wiggins, that's more of the defenders that I'm talking about, right? I would
win that trade.
Yeah, I would have Kuminga and Wiggins start over any of the guys that bro just named on that roster.
Vanderbilt?
On today's Lakers roster. Yeah. They start immediately.
Now, if he did know about the trade, does that change how we feel about like LeBron? Like, because to me, Anthony Davis and LeBron was like this.
Yeah.
If he knew that AD was getting traded, what does that say about like LeBron? Like that to me, that changes. Like, dang.
Friendships don't win championships, man.
Oh, that man.
What'd you say, Zell?
I said friendships don't win championships.
Oh, friendships don't win championships. That's nasty.
Bro, he is chasing 6 regardless. He is chasing 6 rings. Regardless what we talking about.
Let me ask this question. Let me get something clearer. This is off the top of the head. Y'all, who's a better player between Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis?
What you talking about today? Who's
the better player? Yeah, who's the better player?
It's not even close. What are you talking about?
I'm just asking.
It's Luka. Last year when Luka went to the finals, it was him and Joker. It was no discussions. The only reason why SGA and Tatum and all these other boys, your boy Tatum, your boy SGA, is even getting any kind of TV exposure is because Luka been sitting out. That's the only reason why they've been getting that love. So don't act crazy up on this pod.
I'm just asking the question.
So tell me this. So how is it that the Mavs won the trade then?
There you go. That's what I was about to say.
But I said the Lakers. I said the Lakers won.
Maybe more so for the personnel.
I said the Lakers won the trade. Luka is way better.
I still got Dallas.
And younger.
I still got Dallas.
Because I had a second question for that. I had a second question on the back of that. Even, I just wanted to check temperatures on that. I don't know. Today o'clock, I think Anthony Davis is better than Luka Doncic. Anthony Davis is an MVP candidate. Anthony Davis is an MVP candidate.
Bro, that's only because Luka been hurt. What are we talking about?
If you gotta say only because he been hurt, I think that's if you can't tell me the best attribute is availability, and then I say, oh, he's hurt. Well, That's why I have Anthony Davis. That's why LaMelo Ball don't make the All-Star game because he's not available.
Yeah. So y'all telling me Tyler Hero better than LaMelo Ball? Y'all can say that with a straight face because he been
Tyler
playing
Hero
basketball.
be injured all the time. They both be injured. So
Okay,
but he made the All-Star over LaMelo because he played more games, but they still playing loser basketball. But you're telling me that Tyler Hero is better than LaMelo because he
I ain't
played.
telling you that he better. I'm telling you that he been injured. So I'm taking the guy that's playing.
I'm
just living by the motto. But who's the? Hold on, Ted. This is what I want to ask. You made like whose team is it in Dallas? Whose team is it? Kyrie's team or was it AD's team?
That's a great question, bro.
It don't matter. Go in. It don't matter.
It do matter.
You know why?
It does matter.
Absolutely matters to me because
they need
Kyrie-led
identity.
teams
They need to
aren't
establish
good.
their identity right away.
Neither are ADs.
Go ahead.
Neither are ADs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So whose team is it? Who you?
But
I'd rather
have AD than Kyrie like leading the team.
You think he a leader, Ken? Like do you think that he kind of like gives off any type of leadership characteristics? That's a better question.
That's a great question, Ted.
No, I think that fucking Dallas is full of a whole bunch of Robins. Clay, AD, Kyrie, they all second and third options. All of them is Robins, and you trying to look for
alley-oop to you.
Yeah, you trying to look for a Batman, and it's a whole bunch of Robins. These dudes ain't built. These dudes can't fill the shoes. Dallas is not going to win because it's a team full of Robins. You hear me?
Yep.
It is true. It's like everybody.
You think the Lakers gonna win?
I do.
You think the Lakers gonna win?
I think that they got a better chance than Dallas, and that's only if they make more trades. I'm telling you, Ken, if they get them boys from Chicago, I'm gonna talk a lot different on this pod.
Bro,
we don't want nobody from Chicago. Chicago's ass, bro.
You don't want Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is better.
Zach LaVine not even the leader of
y'all
the team.
These people, y'all need these
Zach
people.
LaVine is better than everybody on the Lakers currently except Bron and Luka.
So why Chicago not winning?
Coaching,
they team together,
supporting cast, and they don't got Bron
or Luka. Just got back. Vujicic is a liability on defense. He's a great offensive player though. He 2011, 2010, solid.
Okay, then go get Miles. Go get Miles Turner then.
Leave Chicago alone.
That's what they said. They did say y'all trying to get Miles Turner.
So go get Miles Turner, or go
you
get.
Think y'all can win a championship with y'all current roster?
Or go get my boy. Go get my boy.
With our current roster.
Go get my boy.
Y'all would get beat by the Rocket.
Y'all playing the Nuggets right now. Y'all got the Nuggets first round. That's a first round.
Go get the bonus, dog. Go get.
Well, they keep doing that to us.
Go get the bonus.
They keep doing us like that. That's a first round exit. Y'all got the Nuggets.
They keep doing
that. Go get the bonus.
Go get Sabonis out of
Nuggets in 5.
Yeah, because if numbers if numbers didn't matter, damn, I ain't gonna go to that black hole, man. That's fucked up. Go ahead,
TED talks.
Okay. Because I wanted to tie this to the AD situation. Y'all remember when LeBron took that little hiatus where he was like, "Hey, I needed family." I think he was down in Dallas, man. I think he went down to Dallas and went to go holler at them, man. I think he knew, bro. Right around that time he took that family. Hey, you know what? I ain't feeling right.
Why you trying to paint Bron in his light, dog? Like,
bro, I'm just saying. I think you can't call him lay GM. They call him lay GM and then tell me he don't know.
And then they draft his son.
I don't want to believe that.
Draft his son. Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
They drafted my son because of me, and I'm leaving. Because again, if I'm assuming that if he doesn't know about this trade, he's also leaving. So why you had him draft your son? I'm assuming. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm assuming. Go ahead, Doug. My bad.
Well, they talk about how much he wanted to play with Luka. So I mean, that would actually play more to your point that he knew about it. You know what I mean?
Because Luka did say he was his idol. Luka said that Bron was his idol, and yeah, they used to have a very. I didn't think they was close comparison wise, but they definitely used to say Luka was the white LeBron James. They did used to.
It's so crazy that if LeBron
did used to say that.
Go ahead. If LeBron get fired this year, boy, woo-wee.
What if he don't though? What if you get Luka Doncic and you don't win? We gotta talk. That's the part I don't like. That's the part
they gotta stall him out.
You want to talk about falling short? Let's talk about the goal. The goal in hand is not to fall short, regardless. I know that's what's going to happen.
Because even if he wins, bro, it's a loss. Oh, you had to go get Luka. We know how they talk about LeBron. You had to go get Luka Doncic, the best player in it. Now
him and KD have a lot of players.
Yeah, but I think that even with those different type of teammates, I'm winning with all these different guys. They need me, motherfucker. I don't need them. They ain't win before me. They ain't win before me, cuz I got rings. I got banners. I got jerseys.
He just went to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, to the finals.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
But
That's
he
true.
lost.
He just went
He
to the
lost,
finals.
like y'all be saying. He lost. Y'all be
He
saying
went
he
to the
lost.
finals.
Well,
He went to the finals.
I said he lost, but I said he lost in the context of I'm not buying that they're letting him go because of defense. I said he just took y'all to the finals, even though he lost. Y'all didn't go and get him more defense. Y'all went and got Klay Thompson. That is why I'm saying he's lost. That team, I mean, I think the Mavericks was a good team last year. Should they have been in the finals? Yeah,
Nah.
I get to them. Yeah, they could have been
Nah.
there. Yeah,
I
that's what I'm kind of.
I said the Nuggets.
But that goes
Nuggets
back
could've
to
been.
what
I
I
said the
say.
Nuggets.
They the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
They went to the finals and never went back, and they trying to fight for their identity. They the Suns.
Yeah.
They went one time, they lost, they never went back, and then all these trades happen. Just the same thing, bro. When you miss your shot, when you only got two bullets in your gun,
Yeah.
you're gonna try to blame any other thing that get in your way, and you're gonna fall short every single time, bro. It's the difference between dynasties and pretenders. Dallas is pretenders.